Hi, this is Shelley from Frugal Family Home, and today I want to show you how easy it is to make an apple pie from scratch. The first thing you want to do is you want to core and peel and slice your apples. So I like to use a melon baller to take out the stem end and then to take out the blossom end too, just like that. Then you just want to cut them in half. These are little huge apples. And then use the melon baller again to take out the core. The 6 to 7 cups of sliced apples, and I used Honeycrisp apples, but you can use whatever kind of apples that you would like. And then to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I just kind of mix those together and then just sprinkle them onto the apples. And the other ingredient we need for the pie filling is 3/4 a cup of brown sugar, and I like to just use all brown sugar instead of granular sugar. And I just break it up and put it in there, and then we just need to toss it to make sure the apples get all coated. Now that we have our pie filling done, all you need to do is put it into the bottom crust of the pie. Now, I have another video, it's in the description below, for how to make a single crust pie. And it's a video, takes you through all the steps. And so you can check that one out and see, but instead of just making one crust, just make a double. And this is a 9-inch pie crust, and I'm going to pour in the apples, and hopefully they'll all make it in. Oh, nope, lost one. And make sure to get all the juices out too. You don't want to lose any of those juices that have formed. And I like to just arrange them and kind of tuck them in a little bit better. You want it to be heaping because as the apples cook, they're going to cook down a little. But you want it heaping, but you know, just make sure there's no voids or anything like that in it. And now we're going to add the second crust. I have my second pie crust here that I made, and I just folded it in half and put it in my Silpat just to make it easier to lift and bring it over. And I leave it folded in half, and I try to center it and then just flip it over to cover the pie. Now you'll have some hanging over the edges, and that's okay. Let me get rid of my Silpat. And what you want to do is you want to take both layers and tuck them underneath the edge. Okay, and then when you get to this point, now you have to decide how you want to do the edge. For me, I usually just do kind of a standing edge on mine, and I just grab it in between my fingers here. I put one finger at this side and then just push it up, and it makes kind of a little standing edge just like that. And I do that all the way around the pie. Give it a press down around all of the apples. Just make sure it's all sealed up. And if the crust has kind of come in a little on the edges, just kind of press it back down and out. And I fuss with it just a little bit, and then I usually call it good. And so that's what it looks like there. Now you want to cut a few vent holes in the top, and you can get fancy and you can make a design. I usually just cut 4 vent holes like that for the air to escape as the apples are cooking. Okay, now that we have the pie made, we're going to take it and bake it at 425 for 50 to 60 minutes. And this is our completed pie. It just came out of the oven. I did end up sprinkling a little bit of sugar on top before I put it into the oven, which I forgot to put on the video. And this is what it'll look like when it comes out of the oven.